To come back on here to speak truth that I do not consent to any of this. I do not appreciate, enjoy, or like this demographic at all. I don't want to be here. I do not align with these individuals. I find them to be absolutely repulsive. The way that they behave, the things that they say, and the way that I cannot be who I am, which is kind, courteous, etc., when they're around me. They won't let me work. They won't let me unlock my iPhone. They changed my password for my iCloud again. Now, when the higher authority intervened in 2022, I believe, or 2023, right after Weston was born, 2024, they intervened when I met Xavier. Things started to get a little better at that time, especially and specifically with regards to my devices not being locked out anymore and things of that nature. And they promised that they would not permit this ever again. But here we are in 2026, and I don't have any money for a sin tax, and I haven't done any escorting or drug dealing or fraud or anything like that. I don't do any crimes at all. I feel guilty if I pass gas. Even if I'm in my car by myself, I feel guilty. They have fucked me over mentally to a full extent. They cut my arms on the regular all the fucking time. All the time. Whenever the fuck they feel like cutting my arms, they cut my arms. Literally. I do not consent to being here. I do not want anything to do with these people. I would literally rather be dead than have to exist in this demographic for one more moment. Just so everyone knows. Just so that we're all clear. And that's about it. So I am really fucking tired of this shit. It is day 1.5 without, well, it's been about 24 hours since I took my most recent delivery. 26 hours, give or take. I took my most recent delivery yesterday morning, and I feel like my entire sense of self is gone. I feel like I am someone's moving target. I feel like I am someone's entertainment. I feel like my goals, my bills, my needs, my rights are on the back burner for this demographic. And I would like everyone involved to fucking die. That's where we're at. I have been, if you watch my videos in chronological order, begging, absolutely begging, that the higher power leave me completely apart from this environment and demographic. I cannot survive here. I turn into a nasty, ugly person. These people are gross. They are sexualized. They are drug users. They are fucking fraud people. And it's like, you can't even tolerate it because it's just a bunch of that in one group. Predatory losers. It's not even like, oh, you get a few nice people and then there's everyone, 30 people, there's a predatory loser. It's like fucking predatory losers all over the fucking place. I don't feel safe. I don't feel happy. I don't feel productive. I don't feel anything good at all. I feel like every person here deserves indictments. Period. And the best thing for me would be to not exist in this demographic ever again, not even for one day. So if someone could get me the fuck out of here ASAP, that'd be lovely. I need to work. I cannot function this way. I am not okay this way. I would rather be dead than alive in this environment. What they're doing to Xavier is not acceptable. What they've done to me is not acceptable. They are gross. I don't know how else to say it. They are the type of individuals that seek entertainment and enjoyment from being mean to people for the way they look, the way they dress, the type of money that they have or don't have, and I'm not talking about, some asshole piece of shit individual that deserves to be treated like shit. I'm talking about doing nothing, saying nothing, and having organized herds, for lack of a better word, come together to intimidate innocent third parties. And it's every time they curate it now, it's some linebacker looking bitch, you know, with the biggest fucking widest shoulders you could ever imagine a woman to have. I swear to God, I'm not lying. And I'm tired, you know, I'm fucking tired. I don't want anything to do with it. I want to go home. I want to live my life. I want to check on my children. I want no one to bump into me, tap on my car, put their hands on my belongings. I want them to back the fuck off. I do not feel like myself anymore. I feel like my entire personality has been taken over with bad people and another line. And I don't feel capable of existing here for very much longer. So I hope you guys are all having a great day. Not really quite sure what to say other than that. Xavier's definitely been taken over, and he's alleging that the authority in our case with our baby is in on all of this. So I really don't know and don't care to know. I never want to go back to any of those relationships again. I want it to be over indefinitely for all of them. As far as interaction with me is concerned. And I mean that, like, passionately. So I hope you guys have a great day. So far, I'm completely out of my own ethics and morals and values and character. My body is being used to speak and say things and do things that I'm not aligned with, that I do not consent to. And I would rather be dead or alive. I mean, than alive. So